everyone. A very good afternoon to all of you present here, and what a great starter, right after lunch. It was an amazing session. Can we all really give them a good round of applause, because I think it perfectly set the stage, for my presentation. So I'm Annie from Zoho Corporation, and I really love meeting HR professionals because I myself am not a HR professional, but in my experience, working for Zoho Corporation, I've met a lot of HR professionals, interacted with them, I've helped them, curate solutions that will perfectly fit the way they work. So this 15-minute quickie is all about what truly works for your evolving world of work. Now, the end of this presentation might surprise you, might disappoint you, but I really request you all to be with me, till the end. Now, usually, as it's custom, people, start presentations, maybe they put a problem, some statistics, some numbers, but I wanted to start with the movie here. So how many of you here in this crowd have seen this movie, Alice in Wonderland, or even read the book or know the story, just in outline at least? Yes, a classic, a children's classic in particular, right? My personal favorite. So we are going to compare how Alice's world coincides with our world of work and how our world of work has changed in sync with Alice's story here. Okay, shall we? So yes, Alice falls through this rabbit hole, and she enters an utopia, an entire wonderland, and the workplace similarly has changed, right? When I picture, if I ask you to close your eyes and picture work or somebody who's working maybe 5 years before, you would probably picture somebody, sitting in a tall glass building with your laptops open and all of that within a closed cubicle, right? But now, if you can quickly close your eyes and, imagine it for me, yes, it can be me sitting in my bed, yes, around my window with a hot cup of coffee, just with my mobile application to get work done, right? And most importantly, just like Alice, she has this portion and she shrinks in size. The way we work has changed. Yes, a meeting earlier would mean gathering people in a conference room and discussing, but I can have a meeting right now, right here on stage, and all I need is my application and my mobile, right? So how we deal with tools, that has definitely changed. And most importantly, the purpose. So a simple girl who was chasing rabbit out of curiosity turns into this warrior who slays the Jabberwocky in this movie. Yes, the purpose definitely has changed. So a well-paying 9-to-5 job is definitely not going to satisfy me anymore. I look for purpose. I want to add value to the company. I want the company to value me back. I want to see myself in the bigger picture of the company, right? And particularly HR professionals, apart from the things that they do, they want to talk to their employees. They want to look at employees' well-being. That is something that I get from not a HR folk, but when I look at HR folk, this is something that I derive from them. But what about the tools we use? Have these tools really stepped up, to meet our evolving needs? Yes, in fact, this entire conference is about new age tech, new age practices. Well, source, this comes from our customers. So when they try Zoho People Plus, when they reach out to Zoho, the entire problem that they face, they can be summed up in these 2 sentences. One thing, like Sunayana in last panel said, one size never fits all. I mean, no 2 organizations run their HR processes in the same way, right? No 2 countries have the same HR laws and compliance. So yes, a one-size solution, a shiny solution is not going to help. And for that, many do pick different applications from, different vendors and everything, and that's also got its downside. And secondly, it never fits at all. Yes, we go behind, shiny words, buzzwords, or probably it's a rigid UI, it's a rigid system, and we compromise on all our unique needs just to, fit into the system. But we really don't see if we need that or if it really complements our organization's processes, and so on. No wonder on an average, organizations replace their HR tech providers every 5 years. And in this recent study by the HR Morning, this one word that was repetitive, that was repeated throughout the study was this: inflexible systems, which can be really tiring. Now, this is exactly what we wanted to break with Zoho people from. Yes, it is a one-stop solution, a unified suite to take care of all your HR requirements. Not just that, for delivering best employee experiences as well. And not just that, we embrace you with all the uniqueness, all the unique use cases that you might have, unique practices that you might need as businesses. So yes, Zoho as a company, we recently crossed over 100 million users globally, and in the business for over 25 plus years, we have over 55 plus products in our spectrum, not just HR, but all other business functional areas as well. So as a testament to what I've been discussing, I wanted to take you all through a quick tour at how one of our esteemed customers aced change, thrived beautifully in the face of change with Zoho People Plus in their journey. So we're all aware of this brand, Tata Play Fiber, right? So let's take a look at their journey with me. Now what they wanted, a typical scene at their office was this. They had the basic core HR management practices, and in total they wanted to roll out over 21 HR services carefully curated exclusively for them and for their employees. And they had to move from paper-based processes and spreadsheets, so over 100 plus HR tasks that were initially carried out in papers and spreadsheets had to be brought online. And not just any tasks or any processes, but they had over 10 plus custom unique needs. So how many of you in your organization think that you have custom needs or custom unique requirements that you want to deliver to your employees? Can you quickly see a show of hands, please? Yes, a lot of you, right? So all of this for Tata Play Fiber had to happen at the phase of expansion. They were rapidly growing at a rate of 400%, and they had to quickly shift to remote work, and digital dexterity was of utmost importance to them. So what did we deliver for Tata Play Fiber? A one-stop solution with custom services, right from talent acquisition to exit management, expense management, employee engagement, and everything in between, and embedded advanced business analytics so that they can understand their workforce trends, workforce needs, and then act upon things. And also custom services, so something as simple as providing transports for employees, integrations with Ola and Uber, and even for integration with ID5 for background checks here. And onboarding, which used to span to around half a day, you know, in a typical day at Tata Play Fiber, is now reduced to 90 minutes. And all of this involves, you know, the emotional part of it, where you welcome them, where you greet them in person, to the formalities that needs to be completed, the profile, the forms, and every detail that needs to be set up as well. And finally, for a centralized employee query management solution and ENPS scores and engagement surveys to measure their satisfaction levels as well. And all of this, they truly tapped into new age HR management. Yes, with Zoho's very own AI assistant, Zia. So everything that was discussed in the panel right here in the last session, yes, powered by Zia. And HR chatbots that can act like quick personal assistants for HR managers, and even for employees as well. And yes, collaboration is something that is not added as an afterthought, or it's not something that is usually suggested as an integration here, but this is carefully embedded right within the HR ecosystem, right within the case where, you know, the leadership, they are taken closer to the employees. The vision is passed down to every employee. It's an internal social wall, quick chats, even managers closer to their reportees, and, you know, dissolving the walls that exist between organizations, between locations, between branches, and so on. And most importantly, employee-centric features. For example, if you take performance, you know, I'm sure we are all using self-appraisals and everything, but usually it's a case where, you know, a manager stands aloof, looks at an employee and rates them, you know, talks about their performance. But yes, self-appraisal is my favorite, because we ask the employees themselves what they feel about their performance, and they'll be the best people to tell us, right? What are the areas in which they are good? What are the areas in which they are lacking? And whatnot. The results we delivered were truly groundbreaking, yes, truly redefining. Their HR member, their department, saved over 32 hours per month, which was otherwise spent on HR tasks, doing manually, And yes, employees had one comfortable solution, one UI, minimal context switching here, and all the services, including custom solutions, were delivered in one single platform. And yes, obviously scalability, they were able to grow at the factor of around 10x. And yes, it comes with custom services instead of cutting down on unique requirements. And no wonder, after streamlining the HR stack, they are now moving to Zoho One. So it's not just about the HR department, but for all the other business functional areas that you might have. So yes, Zoho One is the one application that you need to run your entire business on it. So as you see here on screen, be it sales and automation or marketing or customer relationship management, you name it, we have over 45 plus applications, and Zoho One is the only plan, the only application that you would need to run your entire business on it. And not just Startup Play Fiber, Zoho runs on Zoho. So we as a company headquartered in Chennai and present in over 25 plus locations around the globe with over 15,000 employees. Yes, we believe in our uniqueness and we run on our own tools. So even our community building activities, like maybe Marubadi, where we hire women who are on a career break, and even Zoho Schools of Learning, where we train people for occupational training, and even Kalaivani Kalvi Mayam, where we take the undeserving candidates and we teach them an extended form of school and education. So all of these timeless values, our CEO's timeless values, help us deliver cutting edge technology for organizations that are just as unique as we are. So in short, what truly works in an evolving world of work are tools that can help you face change beautifully, tools that can help you not see change as a stumbling block. So whatever the future is in store, just embracing the unique needs you have and tools that will help you, be productive, embrace change in the best way possible. So yes, thank you so much for this opportunity. And if you can all please take a quick minute to scan this for me, I would really like to understand, how you take change, how you do operations in your companies. Thank you so much for the time, and please drop by booth P1, Zoho People Plus, and we can continue this conversations. Thank you one more time.